crazy, no? But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up here if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! Constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers at night. As a right, as the master of the house, we have the final word at
May I ask you a question? Why Why, yes, certainly, my son. Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar? Oh, a proper blessing for the Tsar? Yes, yes, there's a proper blessing for everything. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us!
Many others. We don't bother them so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time he took him a horse and he delivered to you. But that's all settled with. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
It wasn't a horse.
It was a mule.
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
Horse.
Mule.
Horse.
Mule.
Tzeitel. Your mouth to God's ears. Why does she have to come now? It's almost 7. Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yente alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
Happy, go.
Can I go too?
Go.
But Mama, the bed she flies. The last one was so old and he was nearly bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair, marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old and I am.
Shut! Must you boast about your age? You want to tempt the evil eye? Inside.
Golde, I have to see it because I have such news. I'm not just advertising the week kind of news. Once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside? No. Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golde. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Give them the worst husband, God forbid. It's better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than ever since my poor husband died in an old widow, all alone, no one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure. Because you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good afternoon. Is Tzeitel in the house?
She's busy. You can come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell you.
Later. Oh, Mama! I finished what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little tailor model want inside?
They were friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
No, they're just children.
From such children, Oh. It's enough. Yente, you said you had news for me. Children, they are your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was as good as gold. Never raised his voice to me, but otherwise he was not much of a person. So what good is it he ever raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yente. Not every woman in the world is a Yente. Well, I must prepare for some table. So goodbye, Golde, and it was a pleasure talking our hearts up to each other. Yente, you said you had news for me? I will say fine. One night it will fall all together, and the horse will kick it into a mountain. Goodbye, Yente. Of course. It's about Lazar, the butcher, a good man, a fine man, and I don't have to tell you, he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Tzeitel. My Tzeitel! No, it's our Tzeitel. Of course you're fine. Oh, such a match for my Tzeitel. But Tevye wants to learn it, man. He doesn't like laser war. Listen to me, Golde. Instead of Tevye to him, don't tell him what it's about. Let Lazar discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man. True. So, you tell me how it goes. And you don't have to thank me, Golde. Because aside from my feet twitch. And if it gives me great satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So, goodbye, Golde, and you're welcome. What do you want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor. Baby Yente finally found a husband for you, Tzeitel. Not anxious for Yente to find me a husband. Now, unless it's model of a tailor. I'll ask you. Oh, Tzeitel, you're the oldest, so that means they have to make a match for you before they make one for me. And after you, one for me. So if Yente breaks... Oh, Yente! Well, someone has to make the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves. She can bring someone wonderful, someone interesting, and voila. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, I'll bring the mail, you'll bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the happy of all I see. For make him a scholar, for Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so find me a match of my own. Since when are you interested in finding a match, Chava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you had your eye on the rabbi's son. And why not? You only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best? Because you're a poor girl from a poor family. So whatever Yente brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right! Hodel, I will match for you. He's handsome, he's young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. Through. If they promise you that he'll be, even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. You'll be lucky try. He's handsome, he's tall. That is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch. Right. You heard he has a temper. He'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can. With no daddy, no body, no family background.
before this heavy. That wasn't nice. Turn off you pick on me, Tevye. Place me where 5 children in life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think, when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my friend Tevye.
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. I have something to tell you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure! We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, we're starving to death. You make many, many poor people. I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long and penny but if I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I was a very rich, I don't die little day. I built a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof and real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere. Show. I'd fill my yacht with ships and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they came. And with each other quack and the quack and the bull and the hack will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd be fine. If I were a wealthy man, I would have to work hard. If I was a rich, I would like I'd see my wife, my Golde, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin. Supervising these 3 large lights. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in! Screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town would come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them. Like so wise. If you please, Red Tevye, pardon me, Red Tevye. Posing problems that would cross your rabbi's eyes. Here I die, here I die, here I die, every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. Oh, if I were a rich man, if I didn't die, die. I'll bring biggie bug. I wouldn't have to work up. Die. Lord, who made them like an event. You decreed I should be what I am. Would he spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I'm sorry, Vincent.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
Which is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Speaking of news, terrible news, terrible news! What does it say? In a village called Perchik, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes. For what reason? It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted the land, maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Just read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities that eat in places they can't even reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? And what good does your cursing do? You stand around and you curse and you chatter, but you never do anything. You'll chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No,
And where are you from?
here. I was a student in the university there.
Oh, the university. Is that you want to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there is more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside? Let them break their own heads.
He is right. As the good book says, you spit in the air, it rains in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right, and he's right. They can't both be right.
You know, you're also right.
Is there right behind the ears? Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's order, by Gene.
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Perchik. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he should talk them up. Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I am no beggar.
Here, it's a blessing for me to give.
Very well then, for your sake.
Thank you. You know it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. One day their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
Who will make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people.
Like you?
Yeah, like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes for a Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Well, girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical!
Teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts.
The Bible has many lessons for our times.
I'm a very poor man, Red Perchik. Food for lessons? Good. Stay the Sabbath with us. We don't eat like kings, but then again, we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that. But somewhere it says something about a chicken, which Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
What's that?
Good Sabbath.
You're a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is not mine. Kamzoil is your friend of my daughters.
So you did us a favor and
mystic teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I am really a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi must praise himself as a congregation of one.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me. As the good book says.
The good book can wait to get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
You're also staying with us? Another blessing, Tzeitel 2 more. Spritz and milk, get washed.
Mom, help me.
Set the table, all right? How about you go too? You can wash outside if you're better. Tevye, I have something to tell you.
Why should today be different?
I have something to say to you.
Shh! I'm praying.
Lazar wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know, only he says it's important.
What can be important? I've nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he's thinking about my new milk cow, he can't forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. The man sends an important message. The least you can do is talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. He sent her up.
Model, Yente was here.
I saw her.
They agreed on someone early lunch and it'll be too late for us.
Don't worry, Tzeitel. I found someone selling you a sewing machine. In a few weeks, I'll
But
save
Model, 2 weeks may be too late.
Well, what else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight, now.
Why should you consider me now? Just a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Tzeitel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. Tailor,
Model,
I'm just a poor tailor.
Model, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to you.
It's late. Where is everybody? Wait. Come in, children. We're lighting the candles.
Red Tevye? Red Tevye? Red Tevye?
Ye smuggle, what is it? Well, Motel, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Red Tevye.
Good Sabbath, good Sabbath. Come, children, come.
Hey, getting married, need the dancing and so forth, for a little fee, naturally.
Naturally, a wedding is no wedding without you and your feet.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We'd like a drink.
Fun, snap,
But,
right away.
sit down, Fyedka. Good evening.
Good evening, Anatevka.
What are you doing here, sort of thing? He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red
Tevye, sit down, have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying
How goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So how's your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he's doing very well.
He wrote you.
Not lately, no.
Then how do you know?
If he was doing badly, he would try. Yeah?
Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, Lazar, but there's no use talking about her.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
A few more without her.
I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
The same as you do with one.
Very important to me.
Why is this so important?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
What are you talking about?
You don't know.
We're talking about my new milk cow. What did you buy from me?
A milk cow. So I won't be lonesome.
What's so funny?
I was talking about your daughter Tzeitel.
My daughter Tzeitel.
Of course, your daughter Tzeitel. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. Tevye, you know I'm pretty well off. Store my own house, a servant. Look, Tevye, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. You won't need a dowry for her, and you might find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you! What do you mean, my purse? My Tzeitel is not the sort that I would sell for money.
All right, we don't talk about money. Let's just shake hands and call it a match. It will be good to her, Tevye. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you're talking about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher or a husband, my daughter will surely never know hunger. On the other hand, he has a problem. He's much older than her. That's her problem. But she's younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher. But I misjudged him. He is a good man. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
Oh, you agree?
I agree.
Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, and to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life. To life. L'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Here's to the Father and Christ.
Here's to my bride, we
Bring l'chaim to life. To life. L'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. My takes away our confusing eyes.
sing and gruesome house.
Bring l'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts were changing on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, l'chaim. To Tzeitel, my daughter.
My wife!
We know that when good fortune fails through, such man is tends to be, so we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, alive! And if our good fortune never comes, pursue whatever comes, dream of higher to
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have a bit of news that I think I should tell you. As a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm telling you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest person. Even though you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How does a man receive a compliment like that? After news?
We received sometime soon, this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
Oh, here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Nothing too serious, just a little bit of mischief. In case an inspector comes through, they'll see that we're doing our job. Personally, I don't understand why there has to be this trouble between people. That's why I thought I'd tell you, and you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're a good man. If I may say so, it is too bad you are not a Jew.
Oh, Tevye, that's what I like about you. Always joking. Congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, why did you have to send me news like that? Today of all days. I know we are your chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my Tzeitel. L'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you a story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together. All right? Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger, Rachel. So he asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob should work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled Jacob and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. So in order to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work yet another 7 years. So you see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us, you must never trust an employer.
Not yet? No, Mom. Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today, too. How long can he sleep? He came home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. Couldn't get a word out. Put that away and clean the ball. Tell me if Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
You think so?
Yes, but I'm not sure if the rabbi would quite agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son?
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him? Except that he is the rabbi's son. Would you be interested in him if he were, say, the tinsmith's son or the shoemaker's son?
But at least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Well, of course, any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, let there be light.
Yes, but he was not speaking to you personally. Good day.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is but a rusty tool. Good day, Hodel.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. Oh, but that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Oh, our traditions. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect, exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over, but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls should not touch, should not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Did you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate towards each other without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. New dances. Like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice. Yes. Well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Yente, string said, What's your name?
Hodel, Papa.
Where is Tzeitel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. How did you listen to the Perchik?
I think we made a good beginning.
Ah, he's finally up. Last night Tzeitel drinking like a peasant. Did you see Lazar? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have
As the good book says, good news will stay with bad news who refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes
Stop! You could die from such a man!
Tzeitel, my man, come here, Tzeitel. You are to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Lazar Wolf has asked for your hand.
The butcher.
I knew it! Oh! I knew in my heart that today was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
And what do you say, Tzeitel?
But what can she say? My firstborn bride! May you grow old in fortune and favor. Not like Frumasera, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. Not like my Tzeitel. And now I must go thank Yente, my firstborn bride. Mazel tov, Tzeitel.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Tzeitel, on getting a rich husband.
Again with the rich? What's wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it. And I'll never recover! Tzeitel knows I mean only for her welfare, don't you, Tzeitel?
Yes, Papa.
There, you see?
I see. I see very well.
Well, Tzeitel, my man, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa. Papa.
What is it? What? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him, Papa. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Lazar? He likes you.
I will be unhappy with him. All my life, I will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. With us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? I will be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force it.
Oh, thank you, Papa!
It seems it was not ordained that we should have all the comforts of life, but that we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Tevye, may I speak to you?
Later, Motel, later.
I would like to speak to you.
Not now, Motel, I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. Can I help?
Certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Motel, goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue? Talk.
Tevye, I hear you're reaching match for Tzeitel.
He also has ears.
I have
What kind of
a
match?
perfect fit.
A perfect,
Like a glove.
like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Oh, a perfect fit, made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me what it is.
Don't shout at me.
All right. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it? It's me, myself.
Him? Himself? Either you're completely out of your mind or you're crazy. You must be crazy. What are you? Everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests, all rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Tevye. That's me being my own matchmaker. Well, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual. It's crazy.
Times are changing, Tevye. The thing is, your daughter Tzeitel and I gave each other our pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge.
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You stick cannot allow tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time my cloud across, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Don't they still have something to say about my daughter, or doesn't anyone have to ask their father anymore?
I wanted to ask you for some time, Tevye. First, I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense! You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Tevye, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could never get worse for him. They could only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she loves him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, Tevye, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry already. Children, Golde. What am I going to tell Golde? What am I going to do about Golde? Help!
Oh, you're wonderful.
This is a miracle. This is a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle, miracles. God took a Daniel once again. Stood by his side and miracles, miracles. Walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracles, miracles. I was afraid that God would frown. But like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses saw in Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle, miracles. God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle, miracles led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gives manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you to me.
was standing here a minute ago.
Oh, Tevye, Hertz has been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt and I'll tell you what you meant.
No, it was terrible.
Tell me.
Okay. Be quiet.
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. Everyone was there, and the musicians too. In the middle of the dream, walks around with the Tzeitel as she faced in peace.
Remember the Tzeitel?
For a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looks very good. Actually, I went over to greet her. She said to me,
A blessing on your head. Like no one has sung the tale of Kamzoil. A great boy sweet, of pious family. Dear what's come, the tale of Kamzoil.
But she must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
you must have heard wrong, grandma. Taylor. You mean the butcher, grandma? Why didn't they replace your wolf? But we announced it, Grandma. First, we made it bargain, Grandma. We think what's the laser wolf.
You announced it, Tevye, that's your heading. But as for laser wolf, I say to you, that's your By
tailor muscle Kamzoil. The tailor muscle Kamzoil. The tailor muscle Kamzoil. The tailor muscle Kamzoil.
Thank you.
Bagels! Fresh bagels!
Did you hear? Tevye Tzeitel married Motel. Molly's a wolf.
No!
Yes!
Tzeitel's marrying Model?
Yes!
No!
Tzeitel married Motel. I can't believe it. Excuse me, Chandler. Motel from Chandler.
If you're winning that, plays a wolf on a hat, but it's not cheap. Well, I got the rhyme. I can get his hat. Come on, I'll show you.
We just heard about your sister, Mazel Tov, Chava.
We just heard about your sister, Chava. Mazel tov.
Yeah, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Papa.
Please let me pass.
Why? Well, congratulations.
All right, stop it.
Now, what's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Listen here, Fyedka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. Sorry about that. Didn't mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good. This is beautiful Italian
No, thank
countryside.
you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? You feel about us the way they feel about you?
I didn't think you would. Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest. I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Henry Heine. He's Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, I'll ask you how you like it, and then we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things, and it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Yeah. Making something for you.
No, thank you.
Is this your book?
No, it's mine.
Thank you.
Good day, Howard.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day again.
sunrise, sunset, swiftly o'er the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossom even as we Sunrise, sunset, sunrise.
May they live to a red old age.
Amen.
Amen.
Ah, and here comes our beloved rabbi. May he be with us for many years.
Amen.
Amen.
Now I'd like to announce that the bride's parents have given the newlyweds the following. A new feather bed.
Oh, this pair of pillows.
Goose pillows!
Goose pillows! In this pair of candlesticks. Let us not in our joy forget those who are no longer with us. Our dear departed, who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty and hardship. Enough tears! Let us be merry and content like our good friend Lazar, who has everything in the world but the root. Oh, Lazar has no children. In fact, it's a gift for the newlyweds. And he's going to announce himself.
Like he said, I have no feelings. What's done is done. I am giving the newlyweds 5 chickens, 1 for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
You're a decent man. On behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. You know, there's the things
Perhaps, Tevye, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings. Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement. Not now, Lazar, in the middle of the wedding. I have a right to talk.
But right! This is not your wedding.
He shouldn't be! Let Lazar don't shame her Tevye at his daughter's wedding. He shamed me in front of the whole village! Quiet! The rabbi! Say something.
Let's sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now I'd like to sing a little song.
You can keep your diseased chicken.
You leave my chickens out of this! We had an agreement in terms when we could break on it! I saw them! They tried to
My old grandmother came to us from the grave.
What side? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me your grandmother was a little liar!
What's all this screaming about? They drank on it? An agreement? A sign? It's all nonsense. Tzeitel wanted to marry Motel, and not Lazar.
A young girl decides for herself?
Why not? Yes. They love each other.
Oh, terrible! It's radical!
What happens to the matchmaker?
I say.
Now sit down.
Let's dance. Oh, come on now, let's dance. It's the wedding, let's dance.
Stop wedding!
What's he doing?
Perchik, stop it! Who's dancing?
That's a sin!
Who's in a dance at a wedding?
But with a girl, this is what happens when you bring in wild men into your house!
He's not your wild man. His ideas are a little different.
It's a sin!
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
there you see, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, who will dance with me?
It's only a dance, Mom.
She's dancing with a man!
And I'm going to dance with my wife. Go there.
Terribly sorry. You understand?
We understand.
Men!
Take him home.
What are you standing around for? Go home. Go home. That was quite a dowry I gave my daughter Tzeitel at her wedding. Was that really necessary? Anyway, Motel and Tzeitel have been married almost 2 months now. They both work very hard. There is Tori's synagogue mice, but they are both so happy. They don't know how miserable they are. Motel keeps talking about their sewing machine. I know you're very busy. Wars and revolutions, floods, plagues, all those lethal things that bring people to you. But couldn't you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How much trouble could it be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg, it's, I'm sorry. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says, why should I tell you as the good book says?
Please, don't be upset, Hodel.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They're expecting me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes. They can't happen by themselves.
So naturally you feel that you personally have to go.
Not just me, but many people. Jews and Gentiles. Many people hate what is going on. Don't you understand?
Yes, of course I understand, Perchik. You want to leave, then goodbye.
Hodel, your father, the others here. They think that what happened at Tzeitel's wedding was just a little cloudburst, and that it's over now, and everything will be peaceful again, but it won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, entire villages are being emptied of their people, and it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. Don't you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
Before you go, there is a question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
It's a political question.
What is it?
Question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman known as marriage is based on mutual beliefs, common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection.
And affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and solidarity.
And affection.
Yes. And I personally am in favor of it. Do you understand?
Yes? I think you are asking me to marry.
In a theoretical sense? Yes.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve, and we can consider ourselves engaged even though I'm going away? I'm very happy. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an Asian wife, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there Good afternoon, Tevye. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
I'm sorry, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. You like him and he likes you, but you are going away and you are staying here. So goodbye, Perchik. I hope you'll be very happy and my answer is no.
But Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Model and Tzeitel, so you think you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik. I like you. But you are going away, so go. With good health. And my answer is still no.
But Papa, you don't understand.
You're not listening. I say no. I'm sorry, Hodel, but we'll find someone else for you. Here in Anatevka.
Tevye,
What is it?
you don't understand. We're not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
You're not asking for my permission.
But for your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. I'm blessing. For what? For going over my head. Impossible. At least with Tzeitel and Motel, they asked me, they begged me, but now whether I like it or not, she'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wet, and tear out my beard and uncover my head! They're not even asking permission from me, Papa! What's happening to the tradition? One little time I pull out the thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this! A man tells me he's getting married. He does not ask me. He tells me, but first, he abandons her.
He is not abandoning me, Papa.
I will send for her as soon as I can, and marry her. I love her.
He loves her. Love. It's the new style. On the other hand, all the ways who once knew weren't there. On the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. On the other hand, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. It seems these two had the same matchmaker. They're going over my head. Unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed. Unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look in my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition! Very well, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Your mother, another dream?
Perhaps you tell her I'm going to visit a rich uncle or something like that.
Please, Perchik, I can handle my own wife. Golde! 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 Hello, Golde. I was just talking with Perchik and Hodel.
Well?
They seem to be very fond of each other.
Well?
Well, I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged. Go to Anatevka.
What? Just like that without even asking me first?
Who asks you? I'm the father.
And who is he? He's a pauper. He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. No, he's a good man. I like him. His ideas are a little crazy, but I like him. And what's more important, Hodel likes him. Hodel loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world, Golde. A new world. Love.
I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town, you're upset, you're run out. Go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
look on the ask you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Yes.
For 25 years I washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given your children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golde, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we learn to love each other. And so I'm asking Golde, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know! Do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
Then I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Fish! Fresh fish!
Tzeitel, darling, you'll never guess why, just like your sister Chava. That's Fyedka, and it's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Hodel and Fyedka.
Well, I didn't know. And I happened to be in the post office today, and the postman told me there's a letter there for your sister Chava. A wonderful one, oh yes. I got it. It's from her Yente, Perchik. Oh, I'll be so happy she's been waiting. But it's open. It's probably open. So now I have such rules. Remember Perchik, that crazy student. Remember at the wedding when Tzeitel married Mom and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Hodel. Well, I just heard that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. No! Yes!
Remember Perchik, that crazy student. Remember at the wedding, he danced with Tevye's Hodel. Well, I just heard that Hodel's been arrested in Kiev.
No! Terrible, terrible!
Do you recall Perchik, that student from Kiev? Remember how he acted when Tzeitel married Motel?
Well, I just heard that Mom's been arrested for dancing at the wedding.
No!
In Kiev!
Rabbi! Remember Perchik with all his strange ideas. Remember Tzeitel's wedding, where Tevye danced with Golde. Well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Golde's gone to Kiev. No, God forbid! She did! She did!
Listen, everybody! I have terrible news!
Remember Perchik?
Yes!
All the trouble.
So, I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
That Golde's been arrested, and Hodel's gone to Kiev. Model studies dancing. Tevye's having strange.
from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble? That hero of yours. Arrested and convicted.
Yes, Papa, but he did nothing wrong. Everything he does is not for himself. It's for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he would not be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? A learned man like you? What wrongs did Joseph do? And Abraham and Moses? They had troubles.
But why won't you tell me where he is? This Moses of yours.
It's far, Papa, terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there.
No, Papa, he did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It's the greatest work a man can do.
But Hodel, my child.
Papa, how can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. But who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Helpless now, I stand with him, watching older dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart is settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet, there with my love, I'm home.
And who, my child, will be there to say in marriage, but there in the wilderness.
I promise you, Papa, that we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two is also arrested. We'll give you my regards. This Joseph of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa? God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
We shall leave it in his hands. generations one.
Congratulations. Thank you. Good day.
And how does it work?
It's an amazing thing, really. Or do you but
I will, but I'm afraid.
Oh, let me talk to your father.
No, that'd be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him, I promise.
Good afternoon.
What were you and me talking about?
Nothing, Papa, we were just talking. Papa, Fyedka and I have been friends for a long time.
Chava, I would rather you remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man
He
is.
has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fyedka's not a creature, Papa. Fyedka is a man.
It's just that he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which translated means a bird will love a fish. But where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No! Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't think like that.
We?
Fyedka and I, we want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Don't you know what this means? Marry outside the fence!
Papa, I love
No, Papa! I say no! Never speak of this again!
Papa,
Never
just
see him
listen,
again!
please.
Never say his name again! Never! Do you understand?
Yes, Papa! I understand you.
That miserable horse of mine complain about his life. Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know. I'm very upset about my horse. Here's one of you creatures. He has the same rights I have. The right to be hungry, the right to be sick, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. You should push it a while. What is it? What? Tell me.
It's Chava. She left home this morning with Fyedka.
What?
I looked at my phone. I even went to the priest. And he told me that they were married. They were married!
can I accept him? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, can I turn my back on my faith, my people? If I try to bend that far, it will break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No Chava! No Chava! No Chava! Never! No Chava! No! Anatevka. And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
It's not just you, but all of you. Tevye, I personally thought you should be spared, seeing as your daughter Chava.
My daughter is dead!
I understand. But at any rate, this affects all of you. You must leave.
But this corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. The people must leave all the villages. Golde, Anatevka. The whole district must be empty.
The whole district is why?
It states that you must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
3 days?
You carry out this order.
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
I understand.
What if we refuse to go? You will be forced.
We will defend ourselves! We are home! You believe we are red!
Fight against our army! I wouldn't advise it.
Advice? I have some advice for you. Get off my land.
Tevye.
This is still my home, my land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get thee out. Maybe we should get together with the people of Zoltan.
Yeah.
They might have a plan. We should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
That's good. That way the whole world will end up blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him somewhere else. Meanwhile, let's all start packing.
3 days. I have opened 100 bottles of vodka. What am I supposed to do with all of them?
What am I supposed to do with a wife, her parents, and 3 kids?
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the garden for me.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A plot.
A pan.
A broom.
A hat. Someone should have set a match to this place long ago.
A bench. A tree.
So what's this stone?
Or a house.
Those people who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
Stick of wood. Piece of cloth.
What do we need? Nothing much. Only what I serve of. What I serve of. What I serve of. What the fed overworked. What I serve of. Whereas would serve be so sweet. Intimate, oscillate, where I know everyone I meet. Should I be a stranger in a strange place, searching for an old familiar face, come on, step up, I belong with all step up, pull down one day, on step up, till it's
It's just a place.
Forefathers were forced out of many places that we can notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will you live in America?
Talk to Labor. He doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us. We'll be staying in Moscow until we have enough money to do it. Mom?
Be careful. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golde, Golde, darling, I had to see you before I left because of such a reason. Golde, darling, you remember I told you yesterday I didn't know where to go. What to do with these old bones? Well, now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golde, darling, all my life I've dreamed of going to one place. And now, I'll go. I'll prove. I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Each year at Passover, what do we say? Next year, in Jerusalem. Next year, in the Holy Land.
We're going to the Holy Land?
You guess. And you know what? In my sleep, my husband, my heir, came to me and said, Yente, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I would not listen, because good as it was, too much praise, he was not blessed. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So, somehow or other, I'll get to the Holy Land. You want to know what I'll do when I get there? I'm a matchmaker, no? I arrange marriages, yes? So going to the Holy Land, help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So, goodbye, Golde.
Goodbye, Yente. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time we'll be more happy on patience. Meanwhile, we suffer. We suffer. We suffer in silence, right? Of course not.
We have to hurry, Golde. Come, Golde, we have to leave soon.
Leave. It sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. Motel, Tzeitel, and the baby, they'll come too, you'll see. That Motel is a person.
What about Perchik and Hodel? When will we see them?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison and she works, and soon he'll be set free, and together they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golde, we have to get finished.
I have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor!
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm on my way.
Where do you go?
Chicago, in America. My wife, Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him. But a relative's a relative. Goodbye, Tevye.
Tzeitel, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Papa! Oh, Papa will see you.
I want to say goodbye.
He won't listen to you.
At least he will hear. Maybe it'd be better if I went inside and told Mama that you're...
Papa! Oh.
Papa? We came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
You cannot stay among people who do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Goodbye, Mama.
Come on.
Chava. Fyedka. Papa, say something, Papa.
God be with you.
God be with you! All right, you in America anyway.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram.
Bless Papa.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram. We will be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world is to our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, brother. Tzeitel, don't forget the baby. Train, we won't. You please put the bundles on the bench.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Mom.
Let's go.